When the Dalai Lama traveled to New York for knee surgery in June, many of his followers grew concerned, not only about his health but about the future of Tibetan Buddhism without him. But in his usual calm, reassuring manner, the Dalai Lama eased their worries. "According to my dream, I may live to 110, he told Reuters last week, giving hope to those who look to him as a spiritual guide. At 89, the Dalai Lama is not new to health inquiries. Over the years, he's often responded with the same gentle affirmation, easing fears with his unwavering optimism. His knee surgery, while necessary, has not dampened his spirit. "The knee is improving," he shared from his Himalayan home in Dharamshala, India. Although he walks slowly with the help of aids, he uses a golf cart for longer distances, and his condition is not seen as a serious concern. The Dalai Lama's physical health is a topic of great importance to his followers, especially given his extraordinary life and spiritual leadership. Born in 1935, he became the 14th Dalai Lama when he was just 2 years old. In 1959, he fled Tibet after a failed uprising against Chinese rule, seeking asylum in India, where he continues to serve as the spiritual and political leader of Tibetans worldwide. Since then, he has been a beacon of hope and resilience, tirelessly advocating for Tibetan autonomy, religious freedom, and human rights. But as the Dalai Lama enters his 90th year, the question of his eventual succession looms large. Tibetan Buddhists believe that after death, learned monastics are reincarnated, and there is great anticipation among his followers about where and when his next incarnation will appear. However, China has insisted that it will choose his successor, a notion the Dalai Lama firmly rejects. He has consistently warned that any successor chosen by Beijing would not be respected by Tibetan Buddhists. Some of his followers have even speculated that his next incarnation could be found in India, not Tibet, in an effort to preserve his legacy and teachings. The Dalai Lama's health is intertwined with these broader concerns. His prediction of living another 20 years is comforting, but clarity regarding his succession would provide a greater sense of peace. Dolma Tsering Tekong, deputy speaker of the Tibetan parliament-in-exile, explained that although thinking about the Dalai Lama's passing brings immense sadness, a system is already in place to ensure the continuity of the Tibetan government in exile. The Dalai Lama set up the Gaden Phodrang Foundation in 2015 to manage his religious and spiritual duties and to oversee the search for his successor. But, as Tekong notes, no one can take the Dalai Lama's longevity for granted. The 13th Dalai Lama, for instance, passed away at a young age, much earlier than anticipated. "We can't take it for granted that he is going to live 113 years, she said, referring to an earlier prediction made by the Dalai Lama himself. Despite his health concerns, the Dalai Lama's spirit remains undiminished. After his knee surgery, he resumed his regular audiences with visitors, meeting hundreds of people 3 times a week at his residence in Dharamshala. The environment is peaceful, nestled among lush hills, where visitors line up to receive his blessings. With each visitor, the Dalai Lama holds their hands, chants mantras, and offers comfort, reminding everyone of his enduring connection to them. For his followers, the Dalai Lama is more than a spiritual leader. He is a symbol of hope. Even as he faces the inevitable challenges of aging, his presence continues to inspire. His health and longevity are vital to the Tibetan cause, but the question of his succession remains pressing. With his 90th birthday approaching, many hope he will offer more guidance on the future of Tibetan Buddhism and his eventual reincarnation. As the Dalai Lama has taught, the path forward is uncertain, but his unwavering commitment to peace, compassion, and the Tibetan people remains a guiding light. Even in the face of uncertainty, his legacy is firmly rooted in the hearts and minds of his followers, who continue to wait for his guidance with patience and hope.
Even if he had dreamt.
Austrian. Please pray for my father, he's very sick.
Prabhupada never is going to terminal. Make sure you 프랑스 레징아요 야간이다 지게 숨겨. 먼저 아리네. Thank you. Is in Germany.
According to my dream, I may live 110 years. Okay.
How are your knees, Linus?
Just improving. Not much serious problem. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Cameraman got things to do. Jake, please. 아자 그라이니 셰지 왜 이시거든. 야, 딱 제이 숨.
But I can't, actually, when I met him, I want to cry, but there's no time to cry. So we just have to pray and make the best aspirations we can. That's all.
It has been a blessing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I feel I'm very blessed. I've come here with my family, and it has been an immense blessing.
I think he felt suffocated there in.
His Holiness told that when I reach 90, I'll give a clear indication, clear guideline. So we are waiting for it.
Lots of people cried to the
But when His Holiness said, I'll give you a clear guidance, how can we have a plan apart from that? Because we can't fathom His wisdom, right? So we are just lay people, we can't fathom His wisdom. So we are waiting for His clear guidance. That's all. We can't take it for granted that he's going to live 113 years. Even if he had dreamt.
After surgery, knee surgery. Whenever he goes abroad.
I mean, just to think of it and talk of it for Tibetans, it will bring tears to our eyes. It's so difficult. Without His Holiness, the struggle of Tibet, I don't know where it will go. But then I pin my hope in the administration that he had built in 60 years, from nothing to this level. Central Tibetan administration and Tibetan parliament-in-exile.
That's something very big issues that I think all the Tibetans and all the Buddhists, they're concerned about it. But like I said before, it's a natural law, so we have to accept it, whether we like it or not. So something will come out.